And then Ronaldo! And Ronaldo shot! Oh, Messi! He overpowered Edwin van der Sar!
Yes, people, you know the face, you know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video. As you know, please like, share, subscribe as you're coming in. Remember, you help the channel massively by boosting up the algorithms if you do these things for me. So please do them if you haven't. And I appreciate every single one of you. Copenhagen 4, Manchester United 3. I mean, I have a lot to say, but I don't know what you guys want me to say to you right now. Well, first things first, the Champions League campaign is over. I think we can all agree on that. We've got 2 games left, Aaron. Bruv, we need to go away to Galatasaray and try and beat Bayern Munich at home. Do you really think that's going to happen? With the way we just played tonight, you are dreaming, bruv. But anyway. Yeah, Champions League campaign's over. We can all go home. And I don't want to finish third. I'd rather finish 4th. Let's just crash out of the Champions League dead last. Let's take in that shame. Let these players really think about what they've done. Let them feel what we feel. You get me? So, how do I explain this performance? A calamitous game, calamitous players, and a calamitous manager. First things first, the lineup was all wrong. Don't get me wrong, I'll get to the players in a minute. The lineup was all wrong. I don't know why he's persisting with some of these players. He said before the game that he was persisting with this team or with the same lineup, with the exception of Rashford coming back into the team because he thought we played well on Saturday against Fulham. Eric, I'm trying to back you as much as I can, but you're telling lies. You're blatantly lying to Manchester United fans because every Tom, Dick and Harry saw that we did not play well on Saturday against Fulham. We scraped it in the end. That was an ugly win and I didn't celebrate it, and I'm not ashamed to say it and I'm not afraid to say it. Didn't celebrate that win because it didn't feel like a win. And to be fair, the first 10 to 12, 15 minutes, we actually played all right. We scored early, twice actually. Shout out to Højlund, who again has to sit on that bench and think, what am I actually doing here? Like, why am I scoring? Because these men are letting him down time and time and time again. Bro, this guy scored 5 goals in the Champions League and we are bottom of our group. Feel sorry for the kid, man. He done everything he could. Literally. Listen, the red card incident. Football's gone soft, man. As much as I've been criticizing Rashford for the longest, the guy is just trying to put his left leg across to shield the ball. He didn't even see my man's leg. He didn't even look at my man in the first place. He didn't. So for him to get that red card was very, very harsh. But even then, yes, you get the red card. A man gets sent off. Cool. But how on earth does this team always manage to lose their heads every time we concede? I just do not understand it. We have our captain, who is, according to people, the best foreign import since Eric Cantona in the Premier League, who, according to people, is an aggressive chances creator, who, according to some people, is the best chances creator in Europe. The best chances creator in Europe, who, according to people, who people were losing their minds about because Kevin De Bruyne put him top of his list of best number 10s in the Premier League. And if Kevin De Bruyne says it, then it must be right. Yeah, that guy. The captain, Bruno Fernandes. He should have been the one to tell everybody to keep their mouths shut, even though it is frustrating, even though it wasn't a red card. He should have been the one to tell everyone, yo, shut up, focus, because we're still winning this game. We're still 2-0 up. But nah, he does what he does best. Complain, moan, complain, whinge, complain. That's what he does best. And I've said it all along. When he does it once, that just brings him out of his game completely. And the performance today showed it. Another absolute embarrassing performance from our captain. An absolute embarrassing performance from Bruno Fernandes today. But he wasn't the only one. So many people. Again, the only one I'm not talking about is Højlund. Højlund is the only one I'm not talking about because he did his job. He scored 2 goals. He did his job. It's like every time we concede, these guys' brains just go into panic mode and we lose it. We completely lose all composure, all focus, everything. Absolutely everything. But you know what? We deserve this. We absolutely deserve this because what business do we have in the Champions League playing like that? I don't want to go down to the Europa League. Let us finish last of the group so that it hits, so that these players can feel how shameful it feels. There's no way to spin this. There's no positives in this. There's nothing to take from this. It is embarrassing. I told you guys, man. I told you guys from the beginning. I told you guys when these people were celebrating these wins that it is not sustainable with the way we're playing. I do not know how this team doesn't know how to keep leads. They don't know how to defend leads. And back to the manager. This obsession with playing this inverted stuff. Bro, we had a left back on the bench all along, bro. If you would have played a left back on the bench, none of this would have happened. The one substitution that was the right one was Amrabat coming on. That was the right sub. And then, again, panic stations. Who does he take off? Højlund. The one guy that was giving us a threat. The one guy that was being a threat for us and that could actually do something out of nothing. Champions League Varane on the bench. 60 million marquee signing Mason Mount on the bench. Tell me what is your idea, Eric? Just tell us, what is your idea? Because right now, we're really struggling to see it. We're really struggling. And by the way, speaking of Varane, you see that incident where we conceded the goal and the ball was played into him. I know it was a difficult ball, but fam, you're 2-footed. You can use your left and your right foot. You should have just booted it away, cleared it, whatever. He did that on purpose. And I'll tell you why. Watch Varane. If you've watched the game in its entirety, watch Varane when he came on for Evans. Eric was trying to talk to him. He weren't hearing nothing. He came on fuming. Onana must have said something to him. Probably something along the lines of, yo, I know you're pissed off, but do this for the team, innit? And he was just like, something's up, man, in that dressing room. Whether people like it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, believe it or not, something is going on in that dressing room that we don't know about, and it's not positive. This manager is creating way too many enemies for himself, and it's too many at this point. You can create 1, 2, that's fine. But bro, Ronaldo, Sancho, Cass, Varane, De Gea, that's 5 people. Well, De Gea left, so let's make it 4. It's too many, bro. It's too many. On top of that, people that are not even playing that you brought in, Mason Mount, Amrabat, Anthony, even though he's not been performing, Donny van de Beek. That's like 9 men that you got against you right now. And you think you're going to succeed. Think again, Eric. Think again. You can't have too many enemies, too many people against you like that at the club. You can't do that because you'll lose. You will lose, Eric. Anyway, that's all I had to say. We're out of the Champions League. Don't even talk to me about, if we go to Galatasaray. Bro, them man folded under this atmosphere. And you think we're going to go to Galatasaray in Istanbul at their stadium with the way their fans are and win? Okay. And then try and win against Bayern Munich here at home. You're dreaming, fam. Anyway, that was it from me. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. I'm out. Take care. Peace.